February 1918. World War I is in full swing. The 102nd Infantry Regiment is stationed in Chemin-des-Dames in France. The regiment is doing their best to hold off the German attack until one of the soldiers hears the whistling of an incoming artillery strike. The soldier looks around only to realize that his comrades are completely unaware of the impending doom. Quickly, he gets their attention and cautions them to take cover. The soldier's comrades survive the artillery strike completely unharmed, and as a result are able to push the Germans back to a full-scale retreat. However, in the pursuit of the retreating Germans, the soldier's leg is wounded by a rogue grenade. In response, he was sent to the rear guard to recover. Little did they know that this was just the beginning of a long line of actions that would help turn the tide of the war. And little did you know, this soldier wasn't human. He was a dog, and his name was Stubby. Chapter 1. Stubby's Training. Much of Stubby's life is shrouded in mystery, as little is known about his birthplace, his activities during the first year of his life, or his breed. With that said, most people agree that he was born in 1916 and is a Boston Terrier. What is known is that he was found wandering the campus of Yale University in July 1917 by members of the 102nd Infantry. And as a true warrior at heart, Stubby quickly found comfort with the soldiers and formed an immediate bond with Corporal James Robert Conroy. No matter the time, place, or day, if the soldiers were marching, Stubby was right there alongside them. If the soldiers were training, he was present. And if they were relaxing after a hard day's training, Stubby was also there to keep them company. Although, because Stubby was a dog, many of the regiment's superiors believed he wasn't fit for war. They demanded Stubby be left behind as the 26th Yankee Division set out for the Western Front. But Corporal James Robert Conroy disagreed, and in a bold act of defiance, he stowed Stubby away on the USS Minnesota, a decision that would save countless lives and help win the war. Chapter 2. Stubby's Impact. In the trenches of northern France, Stubby's service with the 102nd Infantry Regiment was nothing short of extraordinary. He experienced the full horrors of war, enduring constant bombardment, taking grenade shrapnel to the leg, and even surviving a direct mustard gas attack. None of this stopped him. In fact, it only made him more determined to succeed. After recovering, he was fitted with a specialized gas mask, which, along with his sharp canine senses, made him an invaluable comrade in arms. Time and time again, he warned his unit of impending artillery and gas attacks. Stubby's most famous act of valor occurred when he found and captured a German spy in the Argonne. His heroism did not go unnoticed. He became the first dog ever to be promoted to sergeant and was outfitted with a specially designed coat to display his medals, which included the coveted Purple Heart. Chapter 3. Stubby's Legacy. After the war, Stubby's fame only grew. He traveled across the country, meeting 3 U.S. presidents, including Woodrow Wilson, Calvin Coolidge, and Warren G. Harding, and became a symbol of resilience and loyalty. His post-war life as a mascot for Georgetown University's football team showcased his lighter side, as he entertained crowds with his playful antics. But like all living beings, his time eventually came to an end. Stubby passed away in 1926 in his sleep, likely thinking of his faithful friend, Corporal John Robert Conroy, who had found him all those years ago on the Yale campus. But unlike all living beings whose memories fade with time, Sergeant Stubby's legacy has been immortalized in halls of fame, and his story has been preserved in museums, books, and even blockbuster films. And yet, none of these will ever capture the full extent of Sergeant Stubby and his incredible story.